striving to achieve is a situation where the media team has a clear understanding in the area of roads and bridges and the construction of capital projects. This is the 7th year of the Obiano administration, and we know that we have so many things to talk about.
This government headed by Obiano, we say the facts, the fact as it is. We don't play politics, the things we do for Anambra. Everything we say is verifiable. My ministry, we are in charge of infrastructure, roads, bridges, erosion control, and any other thing has been directed by His Excellency. So we are doing that passionately, and my reputation as a fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers is at stake. So I make sure that what I say and what I do, I maintain that integrity of the profession, of the engineering profession. So I'm ready. Any question? I'll tell you what we have done. I won't tell you what we have not done. And it's verifiable. We go and see. We are not one of those people that play politics with what we say. We tell you we have done skyscraper, but it's not true. Anything we say is what we have done. It's on ground.
His Excellency made it very clear that his administration would focus on the construction of roads that have economic importance. Has the focus changed based on the realities of our time, or is it still the same? Thank you.
That's why we are doing the road to the oil field and the one that goes to Chelsea Farm. That's why, in as much as it's a federal road, His Excellency has directed, and the road contract has been awarded, and job is ongoing between Ibarayamo and Anako. Ayamelmi is one local government that has been cut off. So totally cut off. Unfortunately, it's a federal government road. But His Excellency said we cannot watch in Anambra suffer. So that road has been awarded to Nigerian Army, because that place is almost like a food basket of the state. That's why we are doing another one in Ifejiofor that they go to the water side. Ifejiofor is a community. Before this time, they use boats to go to their place. We are doing a road to their water side and into the agrarian area where they plant rice. That's why we are doing the one to Obiano, one oil-bearing community, and they are very good in agriculture. That's why we are doing one to Onono, the community in Anambra West. That's why we are doing one to Zam. Because administrative as a local government headquarters, we are supposed to have a lot of people working there. But once the rain comes, all of them will move out to water. So we are still following that.
One contentious issue was the number of roads actually done by this administration to be proper. I just wondered if we start with a clarification in terms of actuals of what has been done and where we are headed. It will help us to manage that information thereafter.
Normally, in assessing what we have achieved in road construction, it's not determined by the number of kilometers we cover. Certain things are put into consideration. Because when we are doing a road upland, a kilometer of road say about 200 million. If we are doing the same kilometer of road in Engr, it cannot even get to 200 meters. If you go to Onono Road, that is being done by Kamad, Onono is a community in Anambra that doesn't have a tar road. They go to their community through Delta State. The height of sandfield is 3 to 4 meters. Sandfield is 3 to 4 meters. But you know that when you are doing a road in Oka, you don't need even sandfield, use a ladder. So that's why we are not much interested in that we do 1 million kilometers of road or not. The important thing for this administration, according to His Excellency, how does this road impact on the Anambra? I think it's more important than doing a kilometer road. This administration has taken roads to no-go areas. People that have not seen roads since Adam. It's on record that Nzam is one of the only local government headquarters in Nigeria that doesn't have a third road. We are doing a road. That road is about 14 kilometers. With a bridge. The bridge is completed, and we have about 2.4 kilometers to take the airfield to Nzam. We are doing a road, Akule Road to the oil field. This road is 42 kilometers. It's costing Anambra State about 23 billion to do this road. This road is swamped throughout. But what we do, the oil belongs to Anambra State, it's in Anambra State. But how can we be going to what belongs to you through somebody's house? Before we do go to that thing, through Enugu State, we go through Asaba, through Eka, and cross the river. And there was a lot of contention. But His Excellency said, no, we must have a road to what belongs to us. And Enugu to Mpunando, 3 communities in Anambra State, they've never seen that road in that dam. That's why we are doing that road. We are now in kilometer 21. Out of the 42, we are in kilometer 21. You can go and verify the level of field. And to make sure that there's a connect between Ayamelmo and Anambra East, he's doing another road. That road is about 11.2 kilometers from Omweje to the oil field. With a bridge. The bridge has been completed. You'll be hearing Chelsea Farm that's in Anambra State. Before Chelsea goes to his farm, to Enugu State, to Eka, His Excellency said, no, how can we be going to what belongs to us through somebody? So we completed that bridge. We've done some earth field about 4 kilometers into that place. We're working on that road. Check Obiano. Obiano is a community in Obiano, Anambra North. It's an oil-bearing community by SEPCO. SEPCO is doing some oil drilling there. It's a community in Anambra State, but they don't have a third road. It's about 12.4 kilometers. Taman is walking on the road now. We are going to Osama. You see the road by the left. We are walking on the road. The number of covers on that road is about 24. Cover alone. We are doing Sanfi. After Sanfi, we do cross-country filling. The federal road that goes to Obiano, we are walking. But the challenge, when you talk of roads, there are a lot of challenges. Because this administration is not only doing roads. Ecological problem is a federal government's business. But because of what gully erosion is happening in Anambra, His Excellency said, what do we do? Do we leave our people die? Do we share our people, they lose their property on a daily basis? That's why we're into erosion. And to control one gully erosion site, the cost is enormous, both in human and material resources. For instance, the one we did in Minajo was, it cost Anambra State about 2.6 billion by IDC. It's completed. If you go there and I reclaim, you won't even know that anything happened there. In Inewi, the 100-foot road in Inewi is a terrible site. The field there is 35 meters at the height of the gully. It cost Anambra State about 3.5 billion naira. And it's done nice. If you go there, you won't even see it. There's now one we are doing on it. Obiano, that is recent. It's happening now. We have lost more than 50 buildings, 3-story buildings. The whole area, they all packed out. And if this erosion is not controlled, in the nearest future, not before the close of this ready to get to Oka Road, what did the Excellency do? Do we wait for federal government? His Excellency, what do we do? Let's go and save our people first. And that thing is costing Anambra about 4 billion. Because first of all, we have to do a diversion channel to make sure that water doesn't go into that gully erosion site. We diverted the water. That's one project. So that by dry season, we are going back there to fill up that direction. Why I'm giving this celebration is that anybody that is telling you this man has done 1 kilometer of road, 1 million number of road, it doesn't matter. The important is that how does what this administration doing, how does it affect positively in the lives of the Anambra? But that notwithstanding, we have done wonderfully well. Have the list of the roads we have done in the whole trade senatorial zone distributed. And the list are there. Like when people say, I inherited this, the issue with this administration is not what we inherit. The important thing, are you doing what will make Anambra people happy? And His Excellency, by God's grace, is doing that. We are completing, we are doing no work. You know what it takes to do a bridge? To do a bridge, 100-meter bridge, can do more than 3 kilometers of road. And we have done extensively on bridge construction. It's on record that we did the longest bridge in the southeast. Why we are saying southeast, the Niger bridge is not only in the southeast, but there's Delta and Anambra. Inside southeast, 280 meters across Anambra River, the road that goes from Agle Road to Agle Road. And a lot of, so we don't measure our achievements by the number of roads. What we measure our achievement with, how does what we are doing, how happy and Anambra with what we are doing. The special thing about His Excellency the Governor is a governor that wants to see what is happening. Doesn't believe in reports. If you tell him that this is bridge, he said, no, I want to go. This week, God willing, we shall be in Engr. They want to see the completed bridge. That's our position on number of roads, number of kilometers, number of inherited and not inherited. It doesn't matter. The important thing that this road is Anambra State, and we are going to do. So when we are doing road, we are not interested whether inherited. The important thing is that is this road going to a place that help the agriculturists, help people evacuate their produce, help people come to town, help teachers posted to the riverine areas to go. This is our interest. Thank you.
One road that has given us the widest traction was the One Achina or Oboji road. However, we exposed St. Peter University Road, and in the course of that journey, we understood a number of kilometers were covered. The vehemence and bitterness the people showed in arguing about that road was very clear. And we want you, Honourable Commissioner, to at least tell us the status of that road. What are the expectations of people of the area? Is it an ongoing project? What is delaying? Is that project actually awarded? Because from what we understood, it's like 1 kilometer on the main road before it veered off to St. Peter's. That clarification will help us to manage expectations.
Fully awarded. Contractor mobilized to site. And let them be rest assured that road must be completed this dry season. That road, we have a lot of issues, a lot of reporting to His Excellency, and it's directed that contractor moves back to site. Unfortunately now, the contractor is trying with this COVID overseas, but he is coming back. It's equally the same contractor doing the bridge at Umuede. It's equally the contractor doing the road from Omo to Umumbo. So let them be rest assured, fully awarded contract. Contractor mobilized to site, but he is going to go back.
You have given us some of the factors that are considered in the award of road contracts. So, could we go further to have a breakdown in terms of senatorial zones so that people will have a full picture of what the ministry is working on? There are some other routes that appear to be lagging behind in development. A case in point is Oyago and Nimo Road. From what I saw, it's like maybe about 20-25% job has been done there. And the road has been there for some years now. So it will help to know if that road and others like that have been given a time frame for completion. Lastly, we have this problem of people erecting bombs on newly constructed roads, which I don't think is healthy. So it will also be good to know what your ministry is doing to check that menace.
In the north, we have 77 roads completed and ongoing. In the central, we have 72 completed and ongoing. And in the south, we have 53 completed and ongoing. And they are all verifiable. If you come to my office, I will give you these roads so that I can go and confirm them. So that is the distribution. The second one is Oyago Abaga. The contract is Sino. ESCO directed that I meet with the Commissioner for Finance and Accountant General because of the COVID and how it affects the economy, both in the farm. We have sat down to review all these roads based on percentage completion. Unfortunately, the road we mentioned, being handled by Sino, is one of the roads that is almost being completed. I've gotten to 50-something%. With the drains, if you compare the drains, we have done that. So it's in our top priority of the road that will be financed. And the money is not much compared. So we took so many things into consideration. But rest assured that before December, this road will be completed. We have a standard for bombs in Anambra State. And we've been on radio announcing that if you erect a bomb illegally, it's not correct. If a community wants a bomb, there are certain bombs that Anambra State does, government does, because like schools, like churches, like Umuch, we did that. The hospital in Engr, we did that. You remember the OP work, and there's a bomb we did from Army Barrack. Now, these are places that government, naturally, we want to make sure that these places, but if, as a community, you want bomb, you apply to the ministry, then we give you the standard on what you need to do. Because bombs damage the roads. Once you put a bomb, It gathers sand, it gathers water, and once water gathers on top of an asphalt, it's gone. So bombs are illegal if not approved by Anambra State Ministry of Works. And His Excellency has directed, we are setting up a task force to remove all illegal, and any community will remove the bomb. The PG and the will be made to pay for that operation because we need to hire equipment to remove those bombs. Thank you.
My question borders on Oka North. Due to one thing or the other, I have been going to Oka North almost on a daily basis. Virtually all of them are complaining, both those that are in government and those that are being governed. And it borders on this Amansi, Ebenebe, Obo Family Road. I want to know what is happening to that road. Why is it still in that state? Why is contractor not working on that side now? Thank you.
Obo Family, the case would have been different this time if not for the COVID. Because when I came in, I have gone to Obo Family. The road truly is not the best. The worst thing that happened to that road that we have almost done 60-70% of that road because the whole drain completed, earthwork completed, only asphalt. So when I came, I went there. And when I discussed with His Excellency, we agreed that we have to phase that road. We are finishing the phasing with the contractor Breako. The phasing means kilometer 1 to kilometer 7. Complete it, we pay you, we go from this to this, but before this COVID. But I'm still discussing with His Excellency. He has promised. Because so many big politicians complain of that, but people like Ibobo, Senator Victor was very passionate about that road, we need to do road. So I want to tell Ndiba and the Anambra North to be patient. This administration must, God willing, complete that road because it's one major road that passed through almost all the communities in Anambra North, Ubueno, above Emily. And we won't do it, we want to do the spur. We are going to above Emily, you see the spur, Ubueno, not Ubueno. About 500 meters. It's part of what we are going to do when we go back. So please, the road is very bad, in a very bad state, but we play with them and let them be patient. We must do that road. Thank you.
We know that when Other Bridge was constructed, it was highly celebrated. Most of us, even as we are in this administration, and we should be the people telling others about what the administration has done. We've not been able to know how many bridges, at least for example, this administration has done. It has always been a contentious issue. A lot of people want to know from us how many bridges this administration has done. We're talking of those bridges, especially those ones in Anambra North, maybe Obiano Bridge, the one in Engr, and several others, but we do not have a hang on the number already done. We want this distance so that we will be able to convey.
Like you mentioned, bridges are very, very important. Like you said, it's like we are not celebrating ourselves as we are supposed to do. When this administration came, they inherited 6 bridges. The 6 bridges have been completed. Like the 3 bridges along our Ubueno is one of them. Then I will tell you the number, then after I can go this, or when I finish I can give you, I have a list where you can say the list. This administration awarded 20 bridges and we completed 8. Some of them in the one in Ablero to Umwed, the one in SAS, the one in Engr. I have the list. I will give you the list of bridges we have done so that you can take it from there. But the important thing that inherited 6, completed 6, awarded 20, completed 8, 12 work ongoing. So that is on the bridges.
The capital territory of and environs, the roads within these areas. And I want to also know how you're collaborating with AMA in maintaining these roads. Sadly, most of the roads that have been rehabilitated or maintained by AMA are not so good. How are you partnering with this agency AMA to make sure that these roads are done well, maybe after the patching asphalted or something like that?
They have a managing director and chief executive in Emeka. So that's on that. But on Oka roads, Oka internal roads, when I came in, we've designed about 8 number roads in Oka. Just like we are doing in Onitsha. We've done 10, we are doing 10 in Ifejiofor, and now we are going to Obiano. We want to do 10 number roads in Obiano. Because you people, I want to bring you up, some people say that civil society groups, I saw them commissioning, mocking us. But that won't take a very long time before it's remedy. Oboduku Road. Oboduku Road is an eyesore. I will be there to assure the residents that we've not forgotten them. We are coming. We finish the design by Engr. And let them bear in mind that we are solving the major problem in Obodo. The major problem in Obodo is drainages, not even the road. When we have Sakamori. Sakamori is a terrible thing because the whole water in Obodo, in almost half of 50% of Onitsha, Ifejiofor, and Obodo, all of them pass through Sakamori to River Niger. And we have awarded the contract. His Excellency awarded the contract to Benajaf. What it means that the thing that causes the problem in Sakamori, where Idemili River joins with Sakamori, is a problem. And the contract is to dredge Sakamori, then dredge Idemili River. It's about 6-point-something kilometers. And this cost Anambra is about over 500 million to do that. So by the time this is complete, this contract is completed, I think when we do the roads, it will now last. Because without doing that, no matter whatever you do in Obo, because they are poor drainage system, the thing will go back. So let them be rest assured that we are coming to do Obo. It's one of the first roads we must tackle at the beginning of this crisis.
In our interface with Numa, what has come to the fore, or to my knowledge, is that Anambra is plagued by erosion, essentially because of the poor handling of roads and road network in Anambra State by different contractors who terminated drainages wrongly. So, and I'm wondering, has this administration designed any response to that challenge? Is there any mechanism in place that will help us with more ecologically friendly roads in Anambra State? Thank you.
One major cause of this erosion is improper termination of our drainage, road drainages. Like what is happening in Aroli or Belago is because the drain got broken. Once the drain got broken, water will be discharging, small, it will be creating a gully. The same thing happened in a 100-foot road in Newu. This, basically what this design review committee does is to make sure that all roads are terminated to natural water channels with a bare mouth. Anambra State has an alluvial soil. It's a very loose soil. So when this water comes, they will, like all the erosion sites we have worked on, all of them are caused by poor termination of drain. There's one dangerous one around Amici. The same poor termination. So His Excellency recruited and inaugurated this committee, and we are making sure that all new roads and the existing roads, the one done before, their drains are properly terminated. And when these things are completed with the way we are going, very soon, this erosion size, the number will be drastically reduced because they are major cause of gully erosion. So we are doing that. And I'm the chairman of that committee. We have some members, some commissioners that are members, and we have 2 known external consultants like Engr. In the east of the Niger, Engr is the biggest consultant we have. They are working with us. So by the time we finish what we are doing, one, we must get value for any job awarded in Anambra State, both in terms of cost and in terms of making sure that they serve its purpose. Thank you.
The road from Amansi through Obiano to Fuma, I think it suffered the same fate with that of Obo family. And the people from that community, those areas, bother this government. If you see them criticize what we do, because if the ruler doesn't come to your side, whatever happens every other place seems not to mean anything to you. And the people from those areas are terribly, terribly worried about the state of that road. I've had them complain. So, but you sound convincing about government commitment to making things work. So I want you to tell us what you think or what government is going to do persuade the parents of people from that area, please?
As I talk to you now, Stefanucci, back to site, there's a terrible erosion site around that they are working. And what I agree with them is that we won't do this road again and expose them. If you finish 1 kilometer, you asphalt it. So that we make sure that anywhere we get to, we know we've completed that place. And they are back, Stefanucci. They are back. They've been paid some money and they are back. Thank you.
Is there a stipulated quality for road construction in Anambra State? Or does it differ from site to site or from contractor to contractor? Because there are some roads that you see, after a while, it turns bad. Is there a way that the ministry checkmates these road projects so that they meet with the state's maybe standard of road construction?
There are a lot of factors, especially in Anambra. Anambra is purely buying and selling state. I don't know outside Lagos and Abuja, I don't know any other state who have the number of trucks we have in Anambra State. So what we make our road, it's not that our roads are not standard, they are standard. But the issue is that every road is designed with an auxiliary load. Every road is designed with the load it will carry. So when federal government roads failed completely in Anambra State, they now diverted to the state roads. And the roads were being used for what they were not designed for. It's natural, it's professional. It's not because of lack of money, but we have grades of roads. The one for state, the one for grade A, B, C, D. That's how it is done. So as long as this federal road, but thank God the express now is getting better. You remember what happened when express totally collapsed? All the trucks diverted to. But in addition to that, we are trying to start putting areas on our internal roads. I think this will help preserve the roads we are doing. People are voting, this man did this road, he's still lasting. A lot of factors are in place. Not a financial man, but we check what we receive in fact those days and what we get in fact now. You equally see the difference that His Excellency is doing the best he can to do these roads to the best international standards. Our roads are not below standard. They are very, very good roads, but they have been overloaded because of the state of federal roads in Anambra State. Thank you.
Calling your attention to one spot at the Nibo Ring Road. There is this particular part that we called the attention to last year when we had interface with some of the contractors last year. You assured us that the road is going to get the attention, but as I talk to you now, the road is completely impassable. Last week we are on tour with the bus, with the press bus. We nearly turned back when we got there because it is completely dilapidated and it's a very, very long stretch. So I don't know whether it's the duty of AMA to do it or is in your own custody. Thank you.
We've completed that road from Enugu to Nise. Everything is complete. The contract is coming. It's on site. Check the weather. I know where you're talking about between Nibo and Nise. It's in a terrible state that park that road. The good thing is that we don't stay in our office. All these roads we are talking about, we go around to see them and we make a recommendation and we are working. Akumas will come back to site very soon to tidy up that road. So just listen. There's one bad one in Agwoka, one ditch. Do not tell us that the ditch has been covered. Are you aware that it has been covered around the Siago area?
Yes.
The ditch has been covered.
That was the last week.
So we need is what? We are really working. We are coming there.
One wonders whether there is good coordination between the Ministry of Works and the Ministry of Environment. Because most of the things that damage our roads stem from poor environmental
Habits.
So I wonder whether you still have that kind of coordination to be able to manage, some of those issues coming from there. Then, of course, there are some certain junctions, particularly Engr, Obiano. There are some certain areas where that have been scooped off and excavated, ready for refill and all that. It has not been done.
What we said about synergy between Minister of Works and Environment, we have such synergy. And that's why in anywhere we are commissioning a road, or anywhere His Excellency visits or I visit, we talk to the community around there, we talk to the people around there. There's sense of not blocking the drainages. There's sense of having the receptacle, putting all your garbages in the receptacle provided by asphalt. Because water and asphalt are not friends. Immediately you block a waterway or a drainage, water must find its level. So I'm equally now appealing to the Anambra that no matter how beautifully made a road is, once you block the district, water starts to go on top of the asphalt, it has to go. So there's no need blocking our drainages. People build along the waterways. Another dangerous thing. Go along Obiano Road. The challenge we are having in Obiano is somebody builds on the waterway. And His Excellency have directed that we destroy it. So very soon fiscal planning will go and destroy it. So we are synergizing. But the onus lies on the Anambra. The government will provide this infrastructure, but to maintain and sustain this infrastructure, I think is the duty of the Anambra. Thank you.
Is your ministry mindful of the time left for the administration to complete the projects that this administration has initiated? One is drawing attention to this in the light of the controversy that has attended what was handed over by the last administration to the present administration. That given the what is left of the tenure of this administration, that there should be conscious effort now to tidy up the projects that this administration has taken and know when to put a stop to award of new contracts in order to give the next administration a clean slate and avoid the kind of controversy like the other time.
Government is a continuous process. So when anybody is interested, because when you say that, have you talked to what Jonathan left for Buhari? Who has said about anything about that? The important thing is that doing the best you can at every circumstance. We are very mindful it's less than 2 years, and we are working to do the much we can to make sure that when the administration leaves, it will be indelible in the minds of Anambra in terms of good works we did. So we are very mindful of that. But we can't stop Aroli, Obelago. We can't stop the erosion because we want to go in 1 year or 2 years. That is not governance. So as the issues arise, we take them. There are emergencies you don't say because you are leaving next year, I won't do. If you left that place by now, that thing would have been gotten to St. Mary's Catholic Church, and people will be dying on a daily basis. So His Excellency would have said, okay, no, we don't have time, oh, let's go and complete Agulere Bridge and leave Aroli. So we are very mindful and we are working towards that. We are going to leave. Anything we are going to leave must be properly left in a state that will not be a problem to anybody. I think that's the concern of this administration.
People are very passionate about roads, and we can talk and talk and talk, or we can tell you that you've acquitted yourself. I just want to cap it. Most of our people are still very anxious to ask questions. But you know, there's something about this administration, the attitude of the administration to work. We came up, even in time of crisis that we have now, the concept of doing more with less. There's something I need to draw your attention to. Private to arrangements, it's just for you to confirm the status. It's a small thing, but it's also in public eye. Please, could you confirm the status of the footbridge proposed for Regina? You know, every other day that there's an accident there, people will be badmouthing the government, for want of a better expression. In the eye of the public, it's so simple. Why have they not done it? And others will, you know, key into that and say unprintable. Please, it is important that you give us an update to know when to expect and what to expect with respect to that footbridge. Very important.
His Excellency was not comfortable with it. Not His Excellency, but he likes aesthetics. So he now, the people working in the second Niger Bridge, that are working on the design, once the design is completed, we are going to do that bridge. We are even intending doing not only a footbridge, we are intending doing a flyover, so that when you are coming from St. Patrick's, you can fly. So these are the things. So once this design is ready, we are going to start work on that. But in the absence of that, very soon we intend to put bombs in the interim. At least when we are even working on the bill, let the bombs be at least to slow people down to reduce the number of accidents we have.
Your hands together for the Honourable Commissioner.
Honourable Commissioner, you have already set the tone for the other commissioners to come. Yours is the very first one in the series, and we're going to traverse all the ministries, agencies of government. We need in the Anambra to actually know what is going on. We thank you very much. We know you're a very busy person. There are still roads to be inspected and all that. At least today is sunny.